And the president's visit brought some tense moments between people who have differing political views. AJ Byport continues our team coverage. And AJ, did anyone offer solutions to the tension?
Yeah, Amber, first off, let's just say I have not seen or heard of any physical confrontations between supporters of President Trump and those here protesting his visit. Now, sites like this one, though, this burnt out used car lot, well, it really drives home the two opposing points that we did see today. The supporters who say the president coming is a powerful show of support for this community, and the protesters who say Mr. Trump is only inciting violence by coming here. We did see a number of heated conversations as the two sides would occasionally raise their voices or point their fingers to make their point. We also saw measured conversations, though, where people disagree but without any name calling. The rioting last week ended with the loss of life. Kyle Rittenhouse is charged with killing two people. His lawyers say the Illinois teen acted in self-defense.
If you saw the live streams of the riot and the burning, you would understand why people feel like they have to protect what is theirs. But I would just rather the police and the National Guard do that.
I don't want to make an opinion on him because it's going to be in the courts, and he's going to be judged as a hero or a criminal. I don't know.
By mid-afternoon, most of the people here to support President Trump's visit had left the area around the courthouse. The number of protesters grew ahead of a scheduled march that happened at 3 o'clock today. Now, at the peak of the two sides shouting at each other just down the street here outside the county courthouse, I saw one man, a street vendor, selling Black Lives Matter shirts, and he told me, I remember a time when Republicans and Democrats could disagree but still sit down at the same table and eat together. Nowadays, it feels like we're at war with each other. Reporting live in Kenosha, AJ Byport, 27 News.